What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy HeirOfGotham. Welcome back. For those of you guys joining me from TSG, thank you for coming over. Thank you for subbing. It means a lot to me, believe me. And I hope you enjoy the ride. So, with that said, woo! I was on TSG. Oh my goodness. Man, wasn't expecting that, guys. I posted the video back in maybe a week before the DLC dropped, and I kind of thought it got ignored, to be honest. You know, I was listening to The Great Disciple. You know, his advice was to just keep checking those views. Check and see if Thunder or somebody from his team watched the video. And after a month, you know, I kind of gave up on it, to be honest. I recorded a second video, different topic, so I may end up submitting that anyway. But yeah, I basically gave up on the first video, expecting it to have been forgotten. And all of a sudden, I got a message on YouTube talking about it came over from TSG, and everything went crazy. So guys, thank you very much. Like I said, I appreciate you guys coming over. So I figure it's about time for me to do another channel intro. Why not? It's been a while since I did it. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself than what you heard on the TSG video, and go from there. Alright, so in the background, what we have is a gameplay on Redwood. This is actually becoming one of my more favorite maps when it comes to TDM, man. I'm starting to like this map, and it's mostly because there's a lot of hiding spots, but for someone like me that's constantly rushing, this map has a lot of cover. You know, I have to pretend that I'm an assassin and I'm running from point A to point B, but at the same time I'm trying to use cover to keep me off the enemy's radar with Ghost, but also to keep me out of their line of sight. So I usually take some flank routes, or I'll go straight through, try to kill any enemies in my way, and then I'll go ahead and try to flank the enemy and shoot him in the back. No shame in my game. So the gameplay that you're watching, I think I go like 50 and 8, something like that. A couple of pretty decent score streaks, but I wasn't really trying, I'll be honest. I just got the ice camo for the Kuda. This is literally the only camo that I actually cared about out of the supply drops. Once I got Firebrand on my KN-44, one of my favorite guns, the Kuda is my other favorite gun. It's probably my most used gun. So I really just wanted the icy camo. I got it gold already. I didn't really care about diamonds on this account. My other account that I have that doesn't really match the YouTube name, that one has diamonds for SMGs, but I just didn't see the point, to be honest. It's too much work. Going for dark matter on my first account was kind of taking away from the fun from Black Ops. So I decided to create a name that matches my YouTube, and I just have fun. Forget about the stuff that I don't really care about. So anyway, so the ice camo was awesome. I'm glad I got it. That's what I was looking forward to. So with that said, guys, let me tell you more about myself. Like I said in the TSG video, and I usually intro my commentaries with this, my name is HeirOfGotham. People in my clan have actually been calling me Guns or Guns Blazing since SOCOM 1 days. That was my old gamer tag on SOCOM, and it kind of matches my mentality. As you can see in most of my videos, I'm constantly running around, and I don't care if I die Guns Blazing. I'm literally just trying to get as much action as possible, trying to get as many fights as possible, and just have fun while I'm doing it. Okay, so I've been in the gaming community and around games my entire life, whether it was packing up my N64, taking it to a friend's house to have all-night game sessions of Star Fox and Mario Kart and GoldenEye and you name it, or the fact that I worked at a game store for 3 years while I was in school, and I had constant tournaments at work, after work, for whether it was Marvel vs. Capcom series, Virtua Fighter, Tetris. We had tournaments about Tetris, guys. That's how competitive we were. And so that was a lot of fun when I was in school, basically making sure that I was always around somebody that was also with gaming, that shared my interest, shared my hobby. It was a great experience. Some of those people that I worked with, or that some of the more popular customers, I'm still friends with to this day. So, and that kind of brings me to some of the other types of games that I do like to play. I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I'm a first-person shooter first and foremost, but I've been playing The Division, playing Destiny. I do like real-time strategy games. I have all my life, so much so that I would play StarCraft 1 on both the computer as well as playing it on my N64. And buying the I remember there was a RAM pack for the N64 that I had to use in order to play 2-player on that. So yeah, basically did that. So even to this day, if I have time, I'll jump into a real-time strategy game here and there. Beyond that, I've always loved fighting games. Big fan of Akuma, the Street Fighter series. But beyond that, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom series, all of the games, I bought all 4 of them. And then you had, you know, like Virtua Fighter 4 was one of my favorite games at one point. The Soul Calibur series was awesome. Tekken, I got into it while I was in the game store working there, but I was never really big into Tekken. It was a little bit slow paced for me. As you can see, I like to run around. So even in fighting games, I like fast action, and Tekken was more precise. So growing up, I never really got into that because it didn't allow me to do some of the speed movements I was accustomed to. So anyway, so I got into YouTube right around the time when I got the PlayStation 4. I got it on launch day. And I remember playing Call of Duty Ghost, getting some long kill streak. Maybe it was a chem strike, not really sure. And I remember trying to figure out how to save, because you know the PS4 came out with this great brand new technology where it has a DVR built in. You save your last 15 minutes, blah blah blah. And I remember in the beginning it was kind of broken, where we would hit that share button and it wouldn't be the previous 15 minutes. It would be a game from like an hour before or something. It was crazy. So, you know, it was a little frustrating. But then one day they came out with a patch and they actually fixed it, and so we were able to figure out how to save our gameplays. And I say we by myself and some of the members of my clan. So I jumped over into the PlayStation 4 Share Factory and I started editing my video. I started trying to do different things to make the video better quality. And as a big movie fan, as an avid movie buff, I would watch the videos and I'm like, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? And I found how limited the Share Factory was. As cool as it was, as simple as it was to use, I found it being limited. So then I jumped on YouTube and I started watching various videos of how to use Sony Vegas. And lately I've been using Adobe Premiere Pro. And just different ways that I can improve the quality of my videos, because, you know, I look at it as, is this something that I would want to watch? Is this something that I would like to enjoy? And how can I make it better? I'm constantly putting a lot of effort and a lot of work into making the videos better, and I'm always open to feedback, guys. You know, I'm constantly asking for feedback or suggestions that anybody watching my videos would enjoy. You know, that's where I'm at now. A little bit about my setup. I'm using an Elgato HD60 Pro, which is the internal capture card for a desktop that I built back in the summertime. I mostly use, like I said, I've been using Premiere Pro lately when it comes to editing my videos. This video that you guys are watching is actually from theater mode, because for some reason the Elgato software crashed and I was so mad because I got the final kill cam. It was like everything was set up perfectly for me to have a good experience for this video. And and because it had this new camera, I wanted to use this one as opposed to some of the other ones I have saved. Guys, once again, thanks for joining me and thanks for coming over to my channel. Please consider this an area where you can talk whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to talk about. I'm always open to active discussions. That's the biggest reason why I'm doing YouTube, to be honest, is to help continue the experience that I got when I worked in a game store. And just be around people that share similar interests and just talk, have game conversations. How can we do better at this? How can we improve the industry, etc., etc.? Because that's, you know, end of the day, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm happy about. So by all means, anytime you guys have a topic you want to talk about or you want me to do a video about, drop it in the comment section and let me know, and I'll definitely make it a priority when it comes to my next video. Okay, so with that said, guys, HeirOfGotham signing off.